Hi, I'm Kristen.
And I'm Rihanna.
And we were reading through your comments and we saw that a lot of you had questions about how we dye our hair and what we use to dye our hair, so this is going to be a video all about that.
Yes, and considering we both just recently did our hair last week, we thought it'd be the perfect time to show you guys.
Yes.
So naturally I have brown hair, and if you see that I obviously dye it blonde, but this time I let my roots get really, really long. And I normally get my hair professionally done just because it's kind of difficult to go from brown to blonde.
Yeah.
But I couldn't afford it, so I decided to try a box dye. And so what I decided to pick up was this Garnier Nutrice Ultra Color, and it's for brown, specifically for brown hair to go to blonde, and it says it does it without bleach. When I did use this, I basically just followed every instruction that they had on the box, and I left it in for 30 minutes, and that's like the average time. The color is LB2 Ultra Light Natural Blonde, which is kind of ironic just because
What?
it's natural blonde and
I
don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I got this natural look from it, which is the least natural hair color I've ever done.
I think it's pretty.
But, so there was definitely some pros and cons to this. Like, I love the color of it.
That's
So
a huge pro.
That's
like
a
that
huge
it
pro.
actually got the brown.
Yeah, you can see that it got my roots amazingly. So definitely I suggest if you do have brown hair and you do want to go blonde, pick this up because it does work, and it was kind of whatever chemical they substitute for the bleach is kind of harsh.
Yeah.
So your scalp kind of gets a little sensitive, but it goes away after a day. So the big con about this, and it's technically kind of my fault because this is for brown hair, because I already had the majority of my hair was already blonde, so because this was so harsh on the blonde part, a lot of my hair is breaking, especially the last 4 inches. So I'm probably just gonna get it cut, which I really don't want to do, but it's probably just the best thing to do, and my hair grows quickly, so yeah. But otherwise I definitely suggest this for people with brown hair, not for blonde hair.
So my natural hair color is actually like a dirty blonde-ish color. It's like an ash blonde, really. And I've been dyeing it forever, so I didn't start with blonde hair to get this red. I think it was brown, but I started using the Garnier Nutrice, the Ultra Color. I think it's in Light Intense Auburn, actually.
Yeah.
And I used that for probably 3 months. Just every month I was just re-dyeing it every 4 weeks, every so often. And that was kind of getting a little ridiculous on my hair, and the ends they fade, but after a while, but it's really just the roots that I was retouching that I had to obviously do the whole thing. So I started using this Manic Panic in infrared. It's just like this. It looks really dark, but it's not that dark when you actually take it out. How I apply this is, depending on how bad my roots are and how much it's really faded, I will either mix a tiny bit of this in with my conditioner, and that will just kind of touch up my roots and the color a little bit. In the shower, if I put it in with my conditioner, then I leave it on for about 5 minutes, as long as I can. But if my roots are kind of long, I will just mix this with conditioner in a bowl and use a brush to put it on. And I usually only put it on the roots because, if it's not faded, there's no need really to put it on. If I put it on outside of the shower, just on my dry hair, then I leave it in for 25 minutes. So one of the good things about this is it's really easy. It's a lot easier than a regular dye just because of the consistency, the very thick. But the negatives are that it is semi-permanent, so it will eventually, my roots will just start fading every time I wash my hair, so that's a negative. It's really the only negatives that I found. Also, it stains a bitch. Yeah. In my showers, a little pink. So my hair was already red, obviously. Using this on blonde hair may not be this dark red. So, and also my roots are blonde, so it's very easy to dye them. I know that some people with darker hair have a little bit more trouble keeping the red, obviously, so that's another thing to keep in mind.
So thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, like this, and it'd be nice to get some more subscribers. And if you want a hair care video, just leave it down in the comments, and yeah,
We'll get on it. Bye.
Bye.